Welcome to Cousin Feud. I'm Quinn. I'm your game host today, whatever. From the Bitter Taffies, we have Elliot.
Yeah!
And from the Sticky Starburst, we have Sophia, who is rising from the dead.
I'm better than him.
All right then.
His mom likes me more.
All right, so what we have today is we're playing a game, and what? Yeah, that is what the game is called, Elliot. You're right, it is called Cousin Feud. It is a little play on words, as these two are cousins and it's family feud. So,
I'm the better cousin.
It's just not
all
true.
right then. Anyways,
It is true.
guys, so the subject today is Italian stereotypes. So mainly it'll be all true or false questions. And so, all right. So the first question of the day is, they eat pasta and pizza with every single meal.
True!
False, Elliot. That is false.
Contrary to popular belief, pizza and pasta do not consist of the Italians' entire diet.
As said by our magnificent narrator. Yeah, so pizza and pasta are the basis for many Italian dishes, but the overall assumption that they eat pasta and pizza with every meal is overall false.
As the Italian culinary experience consists of much more than just pizza and pasta. For example, risotto.
Yes, that is more of a rice dish than a pasta dish, in my fair opinion.
And fish. Fish.
Yes, fish. They are used in a number of pasta dishes as Italy is surrounded by water.
It is quite common to have a small plate of pasta with your meal.
Yeah, so pasta and pizza, mainly pasta, are the basis for many Italian dishes. But it is a lot more complex than just simply saying that they eat pasta and pizza for every meal. So for pasta, there's a particular dish down in Sicily where, yes, it is something of a pasta-like dish, but they use donkey from only in Sicily, and so that adds a little bit more of complexity and uniqueness to that particular dish. The true version. The second question is they use their hands when they speak.
True!
That is true. So as you can see, I am definitely using my hands and the stick as I speak. I am not Italian, so it's not just a general Italian thing, but Italians do indeed they use gestures as they speak. The gestures mean specific things. For example, there is one specific one that can be quite the insult to a person, but I will not be showing it because that is inappropriate.
Hand gestures are used in regions of Italy and in the Italian language as a form of non-verbal communication and expression. The gestures within Italian lexicon are dominated by movements of the hands and fingers, but may also include movements of facial features, such as eyebrows, the mouth, and the cheeks.
So what Sophia just graciously demonstrated right there is that Italians, the hand gestures are very intricate and they're very well thought out, and they are a very specific part of the Italian culture. If you're going to Italy, it would be a lot more fun to learn the different hand gestures than to learn the language.
This one means, what do you want?
For example, this one, as we do when something tastes delicious and we say, "Hi, Italiano," it actually means, "What do you want?" So try not to use that one in Italy, as they will probably get confused.
They'll be like, what the heck?
So now we are tied, one for Sticky Starburst, one for the Bitter
He got it
Taffies.
wrong.
Right, one for Sticky Starburst, and Sophia is in the lead. I can't
Alright.
count. Anyways, so The next question is, Italians are obsessed with fashion.
False.
All right, now, Sophia, how would you like to start us off with the myth about how Italians are obsessed with fashions?
Fashion has always been an important part of the country's culture and life and society. Italia, that's crazy. Italy. Italy is one of the leading countries in fashion design, alongside France and the United Kingdom. Italians are well known for their attention to dress, la bella figura, or good appearance, retains its traditional importance.
Right.
As a fact, in 2018, Italian households spent approximately 51 billion euros on clothing.
Wow, that is certainly a lot of money. So maybe this stereotype reigns a little bit true, but based on the fact that it's one of the top 3 countries in Europe, I'm assuming, that gained the most money from fashion, from the fashion industry, and most of the more famous clothing designers, as in Versace, the other ones that I totally remember. Okay, Sophia has more.
The women traditionally wear colorful embroidered skirts and bodices over lightweight chemises or blouses with elaborate hats decorated with flowers or fruit. Men's traditional clothing tends to be simpler, but doesn't lack from attention to detail, with embroidery and metal buttons and pins.
So this one I would probably go with true. This one reigns more true in my humble opinion.
Vero.
C.
Yeah!
Yeah, so this one is in fact true, and
Elliot, contribute to the conversation.
True.
amen. All right. All Italians have a Vespa.
True.
That one is false. So it does have a layer of truth within it, but the question itself is actually false. Oh, I guess some of them have a motorcycle of some sort, whether it's a Vespa, a motorcycle, Suzuki, whatever. But the reason for that is because the roads are very, very small, and they have a lot of sharp turns where you cannot see around the corner, so they all have smaller vehicles or just some type of 2-wheeled vehicle or 3-wheeled vehicle as well. Sophia, do you have, our lovely narrator, do you have more things?
Another reason that Italians flock towards using Vespas
Sure, that's a way to say it. They flock towards using Vespas because
is because they are fairly easy and enjoyable, especially for those who are already comfortable riding bicycles and motorbikes.
Next question is, all Italians are connected to the mafia.
False!
That is true. That is correct. Apologies. That is correct, Sophia. That is false.
The majority of Italian people do not have any sort of connection to the mafia. The mafia is only a small portion of the Italian population, and they are generally made up of criminals who have carried out a range of activities such as extortion and racketeering.
Right, so this one holds some sort of, it's mainly false, as proven. It is mainly false. Not all Italians are connected to the mafia. But at one point in the past, I'm not entirely sure when it was, but it was mainly in southern Italy, in Sicily, where the mafia was very much connected to politics. Our lovely narrator has something else to add.
No, it was booming.
It was, okay, it was, and our
The
lovely
mafia
narrator's word.
continues to operate throughout Sicily, but it is considered harried by the Italian law enforcement.
All right then. Yeah, so politics and the mafia were at once very interconnected. So, but it is not anymore. So I would put this under the false. And now we have 2 for the Sticky Starburst and 1 for the Bitter Taffies, losing.
This is vandalism.
The Bitter Taffies are getting their butts kicked today. Guys, stop playing with the scoreboard. The next one is, all Italians are bad drivers.
That is true.
That is false. So this one I would say holds, it is mainly false. Not all Italians are not bad drivers. In my opinion, I would say they are efficient drivers. They want to get from one place to the other very quickly and fast. So they're not bad drivers, they are efficient drivers. A lovely narrator, do you have anything else to add to that?
All right. Italians behind the wheel are passionate, to say the least, and see driving regulations as more directions than laws to abide by.
All right. Yeah, so I would put this under false, is maybe true, perhaps.
You're Italian.
Why do you think my brother can't drive?
Oh my gosh.
All right then, I'm leaving that
You
in.
should start making negative points. This is pathetic.
The next question is, Italians hate pineapple on pizza.
True.
So the Italian food culture is, they're all simple foods, but they all bring out the best part of each other. And the food there is mainly traditional, and the reason why there's this stereotype is because pineapple on pizza is, in my opinion, not very traditional. And so our lovely narrator has more things to add about this.
Okay. Some pizzerias may offer pineapple as a topping, but it would not be considered a traditional Italian pizza. Some chefs say that pineapple throws off the pizza's balance of flavors, adding too much acidity since there is already the sharpness from the tomato. Pineapple is too wet and can compromise the bottom of the crust, potentially making it moist and soggy. By adding pineapple to pizza, you risk overmasking the other flavors on your dish and only tasting the acidic.
The winner of this game of Cousin Feud, true or false. I have good news for one of these 2 people. The winner is Sophia. No! The Sticky Starburst takes the win.
I'm better.
And
I'm
you
better. I'm better. I'm better.
As you're celebrating, here's your prize, the stick, the meter stick. Don't beat your cousin.
Yay.
And Sophia wins, and the Sticky Starburst take the throne, and Bitter Taffies is over there being bitter on the floor. Thank you for watching.